Hi, it's Maureen. I'm here with another bullet journal theme for you, setting up my July, and I'm going to continue on with using my Stampin' Up! Stamp sets. So the first one I'm going to be using is Oceanfront, and this is the Oceanfront stamp set. I'm also going to be using On the Horizon, and I'm going to get my July all set up here. I keep wanting to say June, but June is ending, so it is time to get started for July. So I am going to be using my Stampin' Up! Inks. I'm going to be using Mango Melody. I am going to use Calypso Coral. I'm also going to use Balmy Blue and some crumb cake. And I am going to get a piece of paper out because I need to stamp off for one of them. Okay, so I'm going to get started right here. I'm going to make like an ocean scene. So the first thing I'm going to do is ink up this stamp right here, which looks like this. I'm going to ink it up with Mango Melody. Since it's a larger size stamp, I'm going to lay it flat and ink it this way. Make sure I don't get ink on my fingers. Okay. Now I want to make it like a sunset in the sky. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some Calypso Coral to the bottom using a sponge dauber. This way it'll give it that nice orangey color that you see when the sun is setting. Across here. Hopefully that is good. Okay. Move this out of the way. And make sure you can see it. All right. So I am going to stamp it towards the top of my page. Let's see. So I still want to put another one on. This is going to go, and then that one. Okay. So I'm going to go about right here and push down to get all the coverage. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to go back down on it and try to get it right on there. I usually put something under when I use my photopolymer inks. My photopolymer stamps, but I did not. Let's see. All right, that is good enough. I'll use the Balmy Blue to stamp the ocean. So I'm going to ink this one up. Noticing that there's a little bit of ink on there on my block, so I'm going to get my chamois thing here and wipe that off, and then I'm going to ink right under it. It's okay if it overlaps just a little bit, and hopefully I can get full coverage. Let's see. Yeah, full coverage. Looks pretty good. I'll use crumb cake to stamp the sand. There we go. With the crumb cake, I am going to actually stamp off first. So I'm going to ink it up and stamp off. I'm actually going to do that one more time. Stamp off here. For some reason it's not inking everything up. And that could be the way it's made to do it, because there's a gradient of color with this type of stamp. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to stamp on here. Like that. We using the On the Horizon stamp set. I'm going to use the grass there. I'm going to make it the same color so that it's this. There we go. And it looks like that. I'm going to use the basic gray ink to ink my birds. Gonna ink them at the top here, like that. I keep catching the side there. Like that. So this is my July cover page. Woohoo! I cut a little piece of paper out from my very vanilla cardstock and wrote hello on there and stuck that over my side, my boo-boo that I made there with the ink, because I tried to fix it with the correction tape. That didn't go so well, so I covered it up and just wrote hello. So it's Hello July, and that is how this page ends. And now we're going to get ready for the calendar. So my calendar setup is pretty much the way I always set it up. So my blocks are 5 by 5. I'm starting 5 in from the side using my zig marker, 0.5 millimeter. So 5 over, and I'm starting, let's see, if I count all my dots, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So at the 12th dot, I'm going to start there and I'm going to go down to the bottom of the page. I'm going to turn my book here and go from the bottom up to that 12th dot from the top. Okay, there we go. I am going to stamp the days of the week. I'm going to use mango, this is calypso coral. I'm going to use calypso coral to stamp it out. There we go. Days of the week done. So I'm going to stamp the tumbleweed down the bottom with the sand. Okay, I'm going to use balmy blue and stamp the sky. Let's get some blue in the middle. Okay. And looks like I probably should do some crumb cake. Okay. Mango Melody. And write July up here. I'm going to do it in all lowercase letters. And I am going to put birds at the top because that'll be kind of cool. Even though there's no real sky, we're just going to put birds at the top. And I think it will pull it all together. Okay, now to number what? I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to do my habits page, and I'm going to use this that I got from Raksha. And I'm going to, so it's each month here, and you can just trace the outline. So this one is for July. I'm going to line it up on the dots. Okay, so that's for my habits. I'm going to put my mood down here. Okay, and then I'm going to put notes over here. So let me start by tracing them with my marker. I'm going to put notes over here. I'm not going to do a dashboard this time, so this is going to take the place of that. And write habits up here. And then mood. And for my mood, I'm going to need different colors. So I think I should probably add some birds to the top and some sand and tumbleweed to the bottom. Like that. I am going to stamp off, and I'm going to cover that part up. So let's get this all inked up. Stamp off. Stamp here. I hope I got it. And some tumbleweed. There we go. And I'm going to write fitness. Cooking. Crafting. And then I'm going to add the faces. This is my so excited face. This is my happy. This is my okay. This is my blah. There we go. And the last thing I'm going to add is a drop shadow here. For that, I guess I'll do it for all of these. Nice. Alrighty. Now I have my 1 line a day completed and my habits completed. Okay, I'm going to get set up for my first weekly. And since July starts on a Friday, instead of just having a page with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to put all 10 days together. So I'm going to start with Friday and go all the way through to Sunday. So then I can start a full week with a Monday. So I'm going to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just to make it all fit on this one page. It's the best thing I could think to do for this one. So I'm going to start off by writing July here. All right, I'm going to get started by writing out the days of the week. I've never done one like this before, but I'm going to give it a go. now I'm going to add the date. Okay, so I have this now. I need to add some kind of pizzazz to it to make it look a little nicer. So there we go. No, I'm kidding. Let me add some more. All right, so I think I'm going to add some sand and some rocks and some birds. Let's start with the birds. Try not to rock it. I'm going to put some at the top and some right here. I am going to add some sand down here. Right here. I'm going to stamp this tumbleweed. I am also going to stamp a couple of rocks for good measure. Okay, there's not a whole lot more to this page. I think I'm going to add a little bit of some sponging with crumb cake at the bottom. I think I might put some blue sky in there too, actually. Some blue sky. We got some blue sky with the birds. And then we have some sand at the bottom. And that's all set for my first weekly. I'm going to do one more weekly, and that is going to be it for this book. Okay, I'm going to get started with another weekly, and I'm going to do my days of the week going down. So each day will have a vertical line or a vertical space for each of the days, and then I'm going to put notes over here. And at the bottom, I think I'm going to continue on with like some kind of sand or something at the bottom. So I'm going to start off by writing the days of the week at the top. I'm going to do that with my zig pen. I'm going to write it sort of in cursive. Okay, and now just to be a little bit fancy, I am going to now write the days of the week, sort of, not the days, but the dates with my balmy blue markers. So. And there we are. And then in this section over here, I'm going to write out notes. is, of course, for July. So I'm going to put July at the top. Through 16. And then I'm going to get ready to do my sand at the bottom. And I'm going to add the tumbleweed. I'm going to try the rocks. All right, so I'm not going to stamp off. Okay, I think this is my July. I'm going to add something else I just thought of. I'm going to put a line here, which is just about at the 3rd mark, but just under it. And this is going to be for my events. And then down here is the tasks. That way I have a place to put it. So if I'm doing something special for the date, I'm going to put it there. And then these are the tasks that I need to get done for the week. So I had to change the dates because Monday is really going to be the 11th and I had the 10th. So it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I actually need to still change this. But this whiteout tape is amazing because you can fix whatever you mess up very easily. And it doesn't show very well. I mean, if you're looking for it, you might see it, but if you're not looking for it, you won't see it. And I think I'm going to add some blue, balmy blue, to the top of my page, just because I really like the way that shading looks. There it is. Okay, we're going to set up my last weekly. Well, it's a 2-week spread here. I'm going to put the days of the week on the side, and I came down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on the 9th dot from the top. Yep, 9th dot from the top all the way down to the bottom. Just going to go this way and across and up. And the way I did this is I counted up to the 4th dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not counting this bottom. That's the very first dot that I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where I go across. And I keep doing that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And then this is going to be my tasks section. So it's the whole length of the page. There we go. I'm going to stamp the days in the week going down. Okay. I'm going to put tasks in here. I do need to put the numbers in here. I am going to write July. And this is July 18, so 24. This is 25 through 31. I will put a drop shadow. I need to put some birds in here. I need to make it match. I'm going to add some sand to the bottom. Now we have my last weekly spreads for July. So back to the beginning. We have the title page, Hello July, calendar, gratitude page, and habit tracker and mood. First weekly spread, which is 10 days. Second weekly spread, and then the third and fourth together. All right, thanks for joining me. Please like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in August.